Hello Duelists, it's Joe here from Rufio. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. You should definitely hit subscribe and the notification bell before you go any further so you don't miss out on this kind of great content in future. But if this is not your first time on the channel, welcome back. For today's Konami sponsored content, I've been lucky enough to get my hands on 2 boxes of Tactical Masters to open for you in this very video. Tactical Masters is the brand new 60 card booster set which introduces 3 new strategies that let you dictate the rules of engagement in awesome new ways. We've got a really cool new strategy that involves specialising in changing your pendulum monster zones from spells into monsters and changing your opponent's monsters into spells. On top of that, we've got a brand new theme which promises perils, known and unknown, in a labyrinth full of pitfalls. On top of the 3 new themes that we've also got some older cards, of course, that will be able to help them out. And 15 cards from this set will also be available in the absolutely fantastic Collector's Rare. So if you're as excited as I am about Tactical Masters, then let's not waste any more time. Let's get stuck into these. So here it is, Duelists, 2 boxes of Tactical Masters ready for me to open. Let's see what we get inside. Okay, so pack number 1. Let's see what we get. I don't really know what to expect in here. There's all kinds of mystery around this, which is really cool, actually. Makes for something really nice. Let's have a look. Okay, Invader of Darkness. Really cool. Nice to see this reprinted. I actually don't know the last time we had this in a set, but it's a very old card, and one that I absolutely love. Just really old school. Labyrinth Chandragleer? I mean, it looks awesome. Look at it. Really cool. Cosmic Cyclone. Nice reprint in here. An absolute must for your collection. Senate Switch. I remember everyone thought this was going to be absolutely insane when Mech Knights came out and all of that, but it didn't really take off as much. But it's a really cool card nonetheless. Violence Dominator Duke. Lilith Lady of Lament. And Labyrinth Barrage. Okay, that's pack number 1. Let's see what's the next one if I don't drop it all over the place. Okay, this one's upside down. That's always good. Okay, Pendulum Fusion. Runic Dispelling. Labyrinth Kuklok. Duelist Alliance, really cool card. Runic Smiting Storm. Okay, so Runic must be the name of this new archetype that we're looking at. Loads of quick play spells in here, really cool. Violence Mad Marquess. Oh, look at that. Lovely Labyrinth of Silver Castle. Look at that. Really crisp artwork. Really clean. Looks beautiful. Okay, so it looks like Violence, Labyrinth, and Runic are our new archetypes. Really, really cool to see these in here. Okay, Runic Slumber. Violence Dominator Duke. Labyrinth Kuklok. Scapegoat, nice reprint, just in time. Labyrinth Stovey Torby. Pendulum Switch. And Runic Destruction. Alright, let's see what's next. 1 ultra rare down. Let's see what else we get. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Nice reprint in there. Really, really cool card. Again, one you absolutely just have to have in your collection. Book of Eclipse. Another great card. Nazuki the Violence Ninja. Labyrinth Archfiend. Pendulum Fusion. Runic Slumber. And Welcome Labyrinth. Runic Allure. Trap Trick, another great reprint in here, fantastic. Cosmic Cyclone, great again. Labyrinth Chandragleer. Violence Voltage Viscount. These names are going to trip me up, aren't they? Absolute King Backjack, love this card. Great to see another reprint in here. And Labyrinth. Yeah. Violence Mad Marquess. Pendulum Switch. Reckless Greed. Astrograph Sorcerer. Nice. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Pendulum Fusion. And Gary the Runic Fangs. This is the first monster card that we've seen out of that Runic set. Just extra deck. Interesting. I wonder if there's any more. Invader of Darkness. Hold on a minute. Your opponent cannot activate quick play spell cards. Yeah, I wonder what that's used for. Senate Switch. Trap Trick. Lilith, Lady of Lament. Scion, Violence Archer. Fiend Griefing, really cool. And Runic, Flashing Fire. Runic Allure. Lilith, Lady of Lament. Labyrinth Chandragleer. Scion. Runic Dispelling. Bear Blocker. Violence Genesis Grand Duke. Always cool to see pendulum monsters that are not just standard pendulum fusion. Very interesting choice. Oop. Okay, Trap Trick. Labyrinth Kuklok. Astrograph Sorcerer. Violence Mad Marquess. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Cosmic Cyclone. Violence World Koenig Weissen. I assume that's what it is. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly. I'm sure it's German. Okay. Nazuki. Lilith. Book of Eclipse. Violence Voltage Viscount. Farewelcome Labyrinth. Bear Blocker. Hojo the Violence Warrior. Let's see what's next. Labyrinth Kuklok. Runic Smiting Storm. Imperial Iron Wall, another classic card. Absolute King Backjack. Labyrinth Archfiend. Fiend Griefing. Runic Golden Droplet. Quick Booster. Compulsory Evacuation Device, another classic. Look at these classics we're getting here. Pendulum Fusion. Runic Dispelling. Duelist Alliance. Runic Smiting Storm. And Labyrinth. The prints of these old cards is really, really cool. Loads and loads of staples in here. This is actually a very good set. I'm very impressed. Invader of Darkness. Labyrinth Chandragleer. Senate Switch. Violence Dominator Duke. Trap Trick. Farewell Labyrinth. And Gary the Runic Fangs. Okay. I'm really interested in this Runic archetype. I really want to take a look at this. All these quick play spells, very interesting. And still no main deck monsters. I'm wondering if there are none at all. Interesting. Let's take a look. Trap Trick. Farewelcome Labyrinth. Violence Voltage Viscount. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Nazuki the Violence Ninja. Bear Blocker. And Violence World Shinra Bansho. Quick Booster. Lilith, Lady of Lament. Runic Smiting Storm. Labyrinth Stovey Torby. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Cosmic Cyclone. And Hojo the Violence Warrior. Pendulum Fusion. Senate Switch. Pendulum Switch. Malice, Lady of Lament, nice. Absolute King Backjack. Bear Blocker. Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Imperial Iron Wall. Reckless Greed. Duelist Alliance. Scion. Cosmic Cyclone. Scapegoat. And Runic Flashing Fire. Quick Booster. Runic Alliance. Imperial Iron Wall. Violence Voltage Viscount. Reckless Greed. Fiend Griefing. And Violence World Koenig Weissen. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Drollen Lockbird. Nice. Nice reprint in here. And look, they're just putting every staple ever printed is in this set. It's insane. Astrograph Sorcerer. Scapegoat. Absolute King Backjack. Labyrinth Archfiend. And Hojo the Violence Warrior. This is a really cool set. I'm very, very impressed so far. This is really cool. Malice, Lady of Lament. Duelist Alliance. Violence Mad Marquess. Imperial Iron Wall. Runic Smiting Storm. Book of Eclipse. and Violence, Buster Baron. Fiend Griefing, Scapegoat, Invader of Darkness, Labyrinth Stove Torby, Droll and Lockbird, our second one, Violence Dominator Duke, and Labyrinth. Compulsory Evacuation Device, Quick Booster, Farewell Come Labyrinth, Malice Lady of Lament, Pendulum Switch, Duelist Alliance, and Runic Freezing Curses. 2 packs left in this box, still a whole other box to go. Don't go anywhere. Runic Dispelling, Runic Slumber, Bear Blocker, Invader of Darkness, Reckless Greed, Malice Lady of Lament. Oh, look at that. Mamanaka the Violence United. Look at that. Really cool. Okay, last pack from the box. Let's see what we get. Okay. Anti-Spell Fragrance, Nazuki, Quick Booster, Lilith, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Compulsory Evacuation Device, and Runic Flashing Fire. Okay, next up, box number 2. Right, let's begin. Things will start to speed up a little bit through this one because we've of course seen most of the cards. I imagine that we're going to see that are different, so expect things to speed up through the ones that we have already seen. Okay, Violence Mad Marquess, Invader of Darkness, Anti-Spell, Cosmic Cyclone, Senate Switch, Nazuki, and Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Good way to start off the box with an ultra rare. Let's see what's in the next one. Lilith Lady of Lament, Trap Trick, Book of Eclipse, Violence, Voltage, Viscount, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Farewell Come Labyrinth, Violence World Shinra Bansho. I don't know what is going on with me today. I'm terrible at opening these packs. Okay, Bear Blocker, Quick Booster, Labyrinth Kuklok, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Runic Smiting Storm, Absolute King Backjack, and Labyrinth Barrage. Cosmic Cyclone, Fiend Griefing, Senate Switch, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Malice Lady of Lament, Runic Dispelling, and Runic Golden Droplet. Bear Blocker, Runic Smiting Storm, Reckless Greed, Labyrinth Chandragleer, Scion, Violent Dominator Duke, Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. There's a new one. These names keep tripping me up on these violence cards. It's like they know what they're doing. Okay, next. Scapegoat, Farewell Come Labyrinth, Runic Allure, Nazuki the Violence Ninja, Violence Voltage Viscount, Lilith Lady of Lament, and Runic Flashing Fire. Fiend Griefing, Violence Dominator Duke, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Pendulum Fusion, Scapegoat, Pendulum Switch, and Runic Destruction. Reckless Greed, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Pendulum Fusion, Senate Switch, Trap Trick, Scion, Violence World Konig Vysen. Konig Vysen? You tell me. Someone out there, tell me please. Okay, we're almost halfway through box number 2 already. Crazy. Okay, Fiend Griefing, Droll and Lockbird. We have our set. Beautiful. Astrograph Sorcerer, Labyrinth Archfiend, Absolute King Backjack, Malice Lady of Lament, and Violence Genesis Grand Duke. Duelist Alliance, Violence Mad Marquess, Imperial Iron Wall, Runic Smiting Storm, Book of Eclipse, Fiend Griefing, Munin, the Runic Wings, another extra deck monster. Looks very cool though, I like it. Really crisp artwork. Okay, next up. Scapegoat, Invader of Darkness, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Drawlin Lockbird, Violence Dominator Duke, Compulsory Evacuation Device, and Runic Destruction. Okay, quick booster. Farewelcome Labyrinth, Malice Lady of Lament, Pendulum Switch, Duelist Alliance, Runic Dispelling, and Runic Tip. Another ultra rare. Look at that. I love the artwork on these cards. Very, very cool. Definitely a set I'm interested in. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Oh, get ahead of ourselves. Absolute King Backjack, Labyrinth Archfiend, Imperial Iron Wall, Runic Allure, Duelist Alliance, Munin, the Runic Wings. Again, still no main deck ones so far. I'm pretty convinced they just don't actually have any. Interesting. We'll have to have a proper read of the cards later on. That's exactly what these get up to. Labyrinth Chandragleer, Cosmic Cyclone, Violence Mad Marquess, Quick Booster, Astrograph Sorcerer, Imperial Iron Wall, Violence Wars the Place of Beginning. Another ultra rare. Invader of Darkness, Reckless Greed, Lilith Lady of Lament, Runic Slumber, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Scapegoat, Violence World Shinra Bansho. Labyrinth Kuklok, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Pendulum Switch, Book of Eclipse, Nozuki, Pendulum Fusion, and Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Runic Slumber, Trap Trick, Cosmic Cyclone, Violence Voltage Viscount, Absolute King Backjack, Pendulum Switch, and Labyrinth Barrage. Runic Slumber, Bear Blocker, Invader of Darkness, Reckless Greed, Malice Lady of Lament, Imperial Iron Wall, and Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Runic Allure, Lilith Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Archfiend, Labyrinth Chandragleer, Scion, Quick Booster, and Labyrinth Setup. Again, just a few packs remain. What else can we get in this set? Anything else crazy is going to pop out the woodwork. Runic Dispelling, Bear Blocker, Pendulum Fusion, Trap Trick, Labyrinth Kuklok, Duelist Alliance, Violence World Konig Vyson. I'm just going to keep calling it that. Hopefully it's right. Astrograph Sorcerer, Violence Mad Marquess, Invader of Darkness, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Cosmic Cyclone, Senate Switch, and Munin, the Runic Wings. So we've seen 2 extra deck monsters for the Runic cards. Okay, Nozuki, Lilith, Trap Trick, Book of Eclipse, Violence Voltage Viscount, I'm getting better at that, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Violence World Shinra Bansho. Okay, just 2 packs remain. Let's see what we get. Anything crazy to finish us off? Farewelcome Labyrinth. This one keeps getting me. Bear Blocker, Quick Booster, Runic Smiting Storm, Labyrinth Kuklok, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Labyrinth. Okay, duelists. There can be only one. Final pack. Let's see what we get. Absolute King Blackjack, Cosmic Cyclone, Fiend Griefing, Senate Switch, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Malice Lady of Lament, Violence Buster Baron. And that, duelist, is all for today's video. Thank you very much for coming along. I do really appreciate you making it this far into the video. Hopefully by now you're as excited as I am about the drop of Tactical Masters into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Personally, I'm very excited to see how all of these new themes get on when this releases. Once again, I should say a massive thank you to Konami for hooking me up with these boxes for this sponsored video. Keep your eyes peeled for more announcements and information on Tactical Masters, and make sure that you don't miss out when this comes hot off the press. Thank you once again for coming along. I do really appreciate it. Make sure you have hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.